What does all this front office drama mean for LeBron? Do you have any inside scoop?
Yeah, I'm thinking LeBron is thinking to himself, what have I done got myself in?
Yep.
He did not sign up for this. He signed up because he thought he was coming to maybe a name only now, one of the most storied franchises in all pro sports. And now we're over here dealing with Sideshow Bob and all. We got people that, look, Jeannie Buss can run her team however she wants, but most successful business people, they don't have their friends. They have friends in positions, but they hire when you want to elevate or move the company forward. You hire the best people and you let them do their job.
Yep.
I don't get this. I'm looking at this, I'm like, okay, now I want to know who's in charge, Skip. Is it Jeannie Buss? Is it Rob Pelinka? How much, influence does Linda Rambis have? I'm confused. LeBron is like, hold on, wait a minute. What have I got myself into? I tried to leave this. I left Cleveland. You mean to tell me I left Cleveland? My big old 35,000 square foot home with a barber's chair and all that stuff. My I Promise school. I left that for this? You know what? The mere fact that when that report came out, Rick Bucher saw it on our show and said, you know, there was a point that Jeannie Buss thought about trading LeBron James.
He said that.
LeBron like, you know what? I might go to Jeannie and ask for that trade. Because y'all don't know what the H y'all doing up in here. Skip, this is embarrassing. This is embarrassing for a franchise. Dr. Buss, rest his soul, I know he's rolling like, what have I done? What did my kids do to my once proud franchise?
So I want to be very clear about this from the start. Is it possible that Linda Rambis and Jeannie Buss know a whole lot about basketball and are going to make some very good decisions about pro basketball? They just might.
Sure.
Because I want to remind everybody how this story transpired. Remember, Kurt Rambis was, this back when they had more rounds in the draft, he was a former third-round pick of the New York Knicks coming out of Santa Clara, 1981. Didn't make it there, just became a street free agent, signed on with the Lakers, and the rest is history, Showtime history, because he became just what the doctor, as in Dr. Buss, ordered for the Showtime with Magic and Kareem and James Worthy and Michael Cooper, but they needed an enforcer. They needed a guy who looked a little crazy, and Kurt Rambis looked and sometimes acted a little crazy.
Clark Kent.
Long, crazy hair, taped up glasses, right? And he would get into it with anybody at any moment. And for his career, he averaged 5 points and 6 rebounds, but he was an integral part of Showtime because he did the dirty work for Showtime.
Absolutely.
I got to know Kurt, fortunately, at ESPN many a morning at the Residence Inn. We had a quick breakfast together. You know the Residence Inn?
I do.
In Bristol, Connecticut. I lived there for a long time, but the point is, it's actually in Southington. You know, well, it's the only one in town, so it's about all you got, right? So the point is, I got to know him. He isn't what he appears to be. He's a deep thinker, and Phil Jackson just loves him. So he was probably dating Linda at that point, and in '85 they got married, and somehow Jeannie and Linda connected and became best friends. So they've been best friends for going on 40 years.
Maybe even longer, because the story came out that her and Jeannie became friends when she was working in marketing and tickets. Back in the early '80s when
well, I mean, but that's when she would have been. That's when Kurt came to the Lakers. So they clicked, they connected, and so both of them have sort of grown up through all their formative adult years inside the Lakers. So they know pro basketball from the inside out. And now she's regarded by agents and other executives as the shadow owner of the Lakers. Well, I couldn't, if I tried to sell this story to somebody in Hollywood, that nobody would buy this story. Am I right about that? Because it's preposterous on its face. It just couldn't happen, but it is happening. And I'm here to tell you, Kurt Rambis, remember, he coached the Lakers at the end of 1 year after Del Harris got fired. And they did beat the Rockets in the first round. Then they got swept by my Spurs, who were on their way to their first championship in '99. But he did that, and then he coached Minnesota. He was in your hometown for 2 years and had Kevin Love. I think they clashed a little bit. And then he had a little run as the Knicks head coach after Derek Fisher. And it was reported that the Knicks players mostly just They had no use for him.
Right.
Because he's a tough guy. He's an old school guy. This is the way you play this game, and there's no room for error in here.
But you can't, and granted, Skip, he played in the era where it was football on a basketball court.
It was. No, that's
But they
true.
don't play like that
He
now.
wants tough guys.
Right, and
if you're not a tough guy, he's
No.
got no use for him. He also wants smart, tough guys.
Right.
So the point is, I will bet you he's been quietly pushing to coach this team. Want to bet on it?
I wouldn't.
Now, okay, I don't know. LeBron.
And LeBron said no.
No.
Because guess what, Skip? Every time something happens, LeBron signed off on this.
Yeah.
LeBron signed off on that. LeBron wanted it. LeBron said, I'm keeping my mouth shut. Y'all handle that. So when this thing go kaboom, I don't want no blowback.
Yeah, but I tell you this like from my heart. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not being sarcastic. I feel sorry for LeBron that he got caught in this because it's a pretty wacky organization now. So they go on their recruiting mission to see Monty Williams.
Yeah.
And several of Jeannie's brothers go, and some other guys, I don't even know who they are in the front office. And obviously Linda and Kurt go.
Right.
What
Family
what
trip.
a sideshow.
Family trip.
But here's the thing, Skip. And unfortunately, because LeBron is in this organization, the blast radius, he can't escape it.
Nope.
So no matter how far he tries to distance himself, because he's in the Lakers organization, unfortunately, he's going to feel some shrapnel.
Yeah.
And that's just the way it is. So even though he's tried to do everything he possibly can to stand back, whatever decision they're going to make, it's going to be, oh, LeBron signed off on it. Oh, this is what LeBron wanted. No. Oh, well, we can't hire Ty Lue because it might be seen as a LeBron guy. Well, hell, you got Kobe guy running the whole show.
Yeah, because that's what Rick Bucher told us, that there was a feeling they should go Monty Williams because then the young Lakers would say, well, at least he's not LeBron's guy. At least we have a chance here, right?
Does it understand how that works? That when you have a superstar on the team and a coach come in, that's his guy.
You know what? I agree with you on that. LeBron James has earned the right to have a coach that he does sign off on.
Yeah.
Whether he wants the responsibility for it or not, he deserves to have the right to have input into that decision.
Right.
Because he and Kurt Rambis or he and Jason Kidd, they would clash. Those are two old school guys who would try to hold his feet to the fire on the defensive end, and he'd say, I can't do this anymore. Right. Well, you have to do it. Or you're going to sit. Well, you know how that goes.
It might end up being like a P.J. Carlissimo.
It would be.
Latrell Sprewell.
I know, it would.
LeBron might have to put the mitts on it.
Well, he wouldn't, but he would think about it.
How do you think LeBron's soft like that? Because he's not.
Hey, seriously, as much as LeBron loves Los Angeles, loves living right down the street,
right down the street from me.
Right, he is. He's real. Your neighbors, close to being.
You ain't neighbors. Stop telling me.
Close.
Yeah, we close.
But as much as he loves all that, he can't love this.
No.
And if you had told him this going in, if there had been no magic involved, if it had been Linda and Jeannie running the Lakers, I don't know if he'd done this.
I don't know so either.
Seriously.
It might have been a Clipper.
Huh?
He might have been a Clipper.
Can you imagine?
I think he'd be a Sixer. That's just me. He would have looked at that team and said, because he's got Ben Simmons, his guy, his client.
I don't know if Joel Embiid worked hard enough for LeBron.
Oh.
You know, LeBron got to put that work in.
Yeah, but you'd be in the East and you'd have a.
And everybody said, oh, you know, LeBron likes a little drama. He's the drama king and all that stuff. He's like, I don't want this. I like drama that I create. Y'all creating this mess y'all got me in.
You don't think the Sixers would have been prohibitive favorites with LeBron James?
Look, we could have went to the Nets and we'd have been prohibitive favorites.
Well, that's not true.
Yeah,
Because,
very true.
Well, Toronto got a lot better. Milwaukee got a lot better.
Let me ask you a question. Were the Knicks, the Nets this year, were they as good as the Cavs were last year?
You mean
bad?
minus LeBron?
Yeah. So if I put LeBron on the Nets.
No, they'd be good.
Okay.
I don't think they'd be favored.
They'd be favored.
I don't think so.
Everybody, look how Giannis poked his chest out. Look at how Embiid stood up. Everybody got a little taller when the Jolly Green Giant left, huh?
Yeah.
Old Sprout, all of a sudden, he wasn't a little kid anymore. But don't worry about it. We might come back.
Yeah, but LeBron would have pulled his groin, and then
There you go. See, there you go.
Well, he would have.
You never know, Skip. Skip.
Injury.
He's in year 16. The man had one injury, and you willing to write the man off like that?
It would have been the East, so he wouldn't have been pushing quite as hard.
Okay, so you already dancing on the tombstone, huh?
No.
Yeah, you already got the epitaph written. It's written.
Tombstone.
Yeah, you dancing. You dancing. but the demise has been greatly exaggerated.
Has it?
Yes.
Well, can he overcome Linda and Jeannie?
I don't know if we can overcome that. I don't know if we can come on that.
I don't know.
I think the difference is this family's been involved forever. It's more that Magic's gone, and now we're hearing about it. It's
Right.
not new that Linda's been involved with this team. It's just new that we're talking
And
about
it still feels like Magic got pushed out the back door.
Well, you
right?
talk. Hold on. Magic said, you know, me and Jeannie, we're like brother and sister.
We still talk every day.
I wish my sister would talk about me in a negative manner and talk about we. Oh,
He's trying to. I mean, he's.
I ain't putting on no. I ain't putting on no brave face. No, you gonna go behind my back. You gonna, first of all, you just met this guy. You just met him. You've been knowing me 40+ years, and here you are behind my back on. Oh, Magic suck. Oh, Magic ain't on vacation. He need to be in his office. Oh,
It's so petty.
I couldn't be Magic.
But I will say this: when LeBron does his life story as a movie, which he will, just watch. I'm not even kidding about this. This will be a great last chapter of it, right?
I'm thinking about doing my life as a movie.
Huh.
I think Idris Elba gonna play me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm thinking so.
And does he know he's in line to play you? Is he
thinking
on
that.
board?
Yeah, I'm thinking.
I think Jenny Taft will play Jeannie Buss.
What?
How
I
about
don't know
that?
if that's a good thing or
No.
a bad thing.
Yeah.
You
work.
on a basketball team. That better be a good thing.
Okay, fine.
That's worth.
Try
It'd be
my
perfect.
Yeah, that's worth about
For
two.
the younger Jeannie, you know, like. Oh,
God.
Look at all you in the movies now, huh? Oh, so
Don't
now
work on
you
my acting
movie star
skills.
Jeannie.
yeah.
Yeah. I think that's the future for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to take that as a compliment.
I don't know how
should.
Matt gonna feel about this.
I got a lot to do, Shannon.
What do you think? What you thinking Matt thinking?
What do you mean? He'll be fine.
No.
Busy.
He's outside
Movie star Jen.
for a sports anchor wife, not a movie star wife.
No, it's fine.
Uh-oh.
Thanks,
This
Jen.
is getting a little
weird.
uncomfortable over here.
Matt.
Weird. Did James Harden's
Put your foot
injury
down, man.
cost the Rockets a win last night? We'll discuss that with Rob Parker. I'm worried about that.